down for what? Turn down for what?
What's going on? I'm back, and welcome back to my channel. I'm not doing any sort of fancy vlog these days because obviously everybody has been self-isolated at home, and so have I. I went grocery shopping yesterday, however, the second time in the past month. I was really expecting everyone at this point to be wearing some sort of protective gear, masks, gloves, whatnot. I went out yesterday fully protected. Mask on my face, disposable gloves on my hands. So today, I just want to share some of the observations I made yesterday while I was out shopping. I had the cart disinfected as soon as I walked into the store. I was pushing my cart through this aisle. Coming towards me was this young Caucasian gentleman who had this makeshift mask using his scarf just to, wrap around his head and his nose, which is fine, Masks are pretty hard to come by nowadays, so understandably, it was fine. He was looking at stuff on his side of the aisle coming towards me, and I was looking through my section, through the pastry section. There was one point in time where our carts were literally right next to each other. And what happens when you're coming down the aisle and there are two carts blocking your path? Normal people would just go, hey, excuse me, can I get through, please? And I could tell from the corner of my eye, somebody was staring at me for a while. And it was an old granny, kind of giving me that furious look. She literally screamed at both of us furiously. You guys are blocking the path. You guys are blocking the aisle. People can't get through here. You can't do that. The first thing I did was to pull my cart back so that she could get through. I just kind of blurted out, hey, all you had to say was, excuse me, I would have moved my car the way for you. After she walked off, the Caucasian guy and I, we basically looked at each other and we're like, what was her problem, right? So we just kind of cracked the joke. I said, well, maybe this coronavirus is driving people crazy. People in that area are usually pretty nice. Normally, they're really friendly, really nice. But for the past month, I've just felt this escalated tension among people. I hope it wasn't her personality to be just randomly lash out and screaming at people like that. So the only reason I could possibly think of would be due to the coronavirus. People are getting stressed out, people are losing jobs, people have pressure coming from everywhere. But I feel like it's a choice of ours to make to be continuously kind and friendly towards and to other people, because it's a good time to test our humanity. This is a time where everybody should come together. This is a time where everybody should come together. This is a time where everybody should come together. It would be really sad that humanity is being divided, either through racial profiling. That stuff has been going on for a while, especially on the East Coast. In places like New York City, there is a large portion of ethnic people. I'm not going to mention any names. Whereas I feel like what we should be doing right now is to hold hands. Not literally, but stay united, to fight against this natural disease, natural virus. That's the only way for us to get over it as a humanity. It just saddens me to see people growing meaner and more rude. So only in times like this or crisis like this would we be able to see the true colors in people. It can physically destroy our lives, but don't ever let it destroy our kind soul. I didn't understand why she was being so furious about this little thing that happens pretty much on a daily basis. And by the way, she was not wearing any mask either herself. Kind of ironic, right? If she's all stressed out from this coronavirus situation, maybe the first thing she should do is to put on some mask herself. In all fairness, I still gotta say most of the people are still pretty friendly. They're still maintaining that social courtesy with other people. As I was ringing up all my stuff at the cashier's register, the lady was being very, very polite and courteous, saying, hey, how you doing? What surprised me was the fact that she was not wearing any gloves or a mask. See, to me, that puzzles me a lot because given the state of the virus, this thing has gotten so much worse, and the government has actually come out with a mandate for everybody to be wearing a mask or some sort of PPE. And for those of you who still don't know what PPE stands for, it stands for Personal Protective Equipment. She deals with different customers and clients, you know, throughout the day. She's touching all the merchandise. These people who are in the essential workforce, they aren't even wearing any masks. So I was like, how come you're not wearing any mask? She just kind of smiled, you know, and said, well, the company hasn't given us any masks. But that does not give you the excuse not to wear anything when you're on your job, because that's not keeping yourself protected. It's not keeping all the people that you interact with protected. It's not doing anybody any good. So my point here is this. Kudos to all the people fighting the front line, all the medical staff, all the police, and all the people from different lines of business, different industries who are fighting, serving people. They are at the gateway to stop or reduce the spread of this virus. So the overarching message of my video today is to basically tell all the people who still think that they're invincible, who are still not wearing any protective equipment, put on some damn masks, wrap some bandana, or use your tie or use your shirt to cut it up, make some makeshift mask. That's the only way for us to stop this from spreading any further. So guys, start taking this thing seriously and put on some damn masks. I'm out. Huh? Oh wait, I got one last thing to say. So anyhow, you know, I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. I'd love for you guys to drop me a comment, you know, drop me a line in the comment section below. Let's have a dialogue. Let's talk about what's happening in your town, in your neck of the woods. I'll have more videos coming your way, and I'd love to share more thoughts, observations, experiences with you guys during this whole isolation. I'm out for reals. Put on your damn mask.
Thank you for dropping by. Please subscribe to my channel and come back for more videos. See you soon.